Hi, my name is Sophia Biederstedt, and I am a 22-year-old who was born in the United States, in Miami to be exact. Um, I am of Mexican, German, and American descent, primarily Mexican, and my parents, one was born in Germany, one was born in Mexico, so first generation born here in America. Um, Let me go to the question. So I'm white Hispanic, and my religious beliefs and practices. So Mexico is heavily was is heavily influenced by the Spaniards, and they have adopted from the beginning being Roman Catholic, and a lot of Mexicans are Roman Catholic. And having my grandparents around and them still being in the Latin community and Hispanic culture, grandparents are very involved, and at least with us, they were very adamant and very particular about wanting us to do the whole passage and the whole tradition of getting your baptism and communion and confirmation. So growing up, me and my family members did do that. Um, yeah. So however, getting older and growing up and being able to explore, me and my family, including my grandparents, have been enjoying going to Christian church because we just feel, a little bit more connected, and we feel a little bit, we're drawn to it a little bit more. And yeah, so I would consider ourselves both. We believe in the Holy Trinity. We believe in the Bible, and that Jesus had died for our sins, and that He was resurrected. Christmas, the whole thing. However, being Mexican, we take the Christmas holiday from 24th, 25th up until January 6th, and we do this because this is the day that the three wise men gave gifts to Jesus, and that is our day that closes the Christmas holiday. And a little tradition that we've always done is leaving our shoes at the door, and we'd write a little letter, and we'd be like, oh, like, we've been so good, this is what we would like from you guys, like just little things like that. And they would put like the toys in our shoes by the front door. um at least that's how my family did it. And also, being Mexican, we celebrate the Day of the Dead, which is a 2-day holiday that celebrates our lost loved ones. And we put up the ofrendas, which are kind of which are little, um like, we put up a picture of our lost loved one. We decorate it with their favorite things, favorite colors, candles, um, foods that they really enjoyed, and allowing them to come and celebrate with us, and celebrate the life that they lived, and things like that. Um, we also celebrate the Cinco de Mayo in our household, which is the Day of Mexican Independence. And yeah, in addition to that, my household is and within our culture, we do, since my grandparents live with us, we are very connected, and we're very together. And one way that we do that is with our food. And a lot of Hispanics are this way as well, that we'll cook together, we'll eat together at the table. And especially being Mexican, there's the rice, the beans, the cheese, the avocado, all of the typical stuff. And also, being German, my grandfather, who lives in Germany, comes every so often, and he likes to implement, and he likes to be like, oh, like, let me cook, let me do this, let me do that. And he'll bring in his own cuisine from Germany. And it is nice being at the dinner table with my Mexican relatives and my German relatives, and we all just start sharing history and things of the sort, which is really nice. And we talk in a little bit of German, a little bit of a little a little bit of Spanish, which is really nice. And at home, do I speak another language at home or at work? So at home, we speak English, Spanish, and German at times. Not always. Only when my grandfather comes and visits is when we like to when we speak German, and it's very broken. Like it's very like little words here and there, and he'll communicate to us in German, and we understand, but we won't fully be able to form a sentence. But we try. Every time he comes, we get better. And at home it is Spanish and English. With my parents, I do speak a little bit more English, but with my grandparents, however, and my aunts and my uncles, it is a lot of Spanish. And at work, and what's good about being here in Miami and having so much Latin Hispanic influences at work, the Spanish has helped me a lot because a lot of the older population, more likely than not, will speak Spanish. And it's funny because they'll be like, "Oh, like you speak Spanish?" I'm like, "Yes." And then they're like, "Oh my God." And it's really nice to feel being able to advocate for our patients who do speak Spanish, because sometimes they feel like they can't get their voice heard, and it is nice to be able to communicate with them and really be their advocate in helping them speak the language. So with my patients, it's more likely than not that I'm going to speak Spanish, and with my coworkers, it's both. We'll speak mainly English. However, we'll throw a little bit of Spanglish in there every so often. Um, what else? What else? What are my views on society and health practices? So, as a society, I believe mixed emotions about our society, and as a whole, I feel as if families, especially in the United States, aren't as one as Hispanic cultures. So, and I would love to see that in the future, seeing other families being as united as bringing that Hispanic little tradition influence into their households and things like that. My biggest view on society and what I believe is our health, and especially being in America, I feel as if our health isn't the best, and I feel like that's heavily relied on our go mentality, and that we have to get to work, we have to do this all back to back, and we don't really slow down. So that tends to lead a lot of people into eating poorly and not having the time to properly make meals and take their health a little bit more seriously. And I feel as if what I would love to see, and something that I'm very passionate about, are holistic practices. And like, if you look good, you feel good, you do good. If you feel your body right, you'll feel good and you'll do better. And I feel as if you take your care of your body as a whole, and view yourself as one, as in your mental well-being, your spirit, your health, your physical activity, and you truly take that in a serious way, our society would be better. Our society would be healthier and happier, and I feel like we would strive more if everybody truly took not just physical health, but their well-being as a whole to a different level. We would all be a little bit better as a society. So, yeah, thank you.